Be me, 24. Moved back in with my parents a few months ago after moving out at 19. Managed to snag a decent job I've had for a few months. Got a few hobbies, I mostly practice alone. Only woman hitting me up is my ex. Still dreaming of going back to school for history/anthropology and attempting to work in archaeology. I have 2 cars, an old box I was using for years and a new reliable car that can drive me to the city an hour away. I want it all. I want to go back to school, get my own place, and get with a good woman. Imagining it all at once seems unattainable, especially while living at home. I can't afford everything at once and I'm having a hard time knowing where to start. One person replied, "Women cost money. School costs money. You don't have money for either of those luxuries if you're living with your parents to save money. Get your money up." Be me. Science-pilled nerd cell. Reading about the God damn this word. Proterozoic. Reading about the Paleoproterozoic period at some unholy hour of the night. Wild email appears. You're in prestigious college. Cool, I guess. Take a screenshot and send it to my mom. Mom reacts with a thumbs up emoji. The next day I see online that a guy I knew threw this huge party to celebrate getting admitted into this university. I personally did not really feel anything when I got the news. How come whenever something objectively good happens to me, I feel nothing? Why can't I enjoy my life? I was left alone very often when I was a toddler, and I've never really had a close friend, if that is something to do. You might be a schizoid, maybe? What's schizoid to you? I do talk to myself out loud very often when I'm alone, which is very often, because you're pathetic, Anon. Be me. 35 years old. New year, same routine. Work, pay bills, rinse and repeat. Salary is scarce, can barely afford 2 meals a day. Rent to keep my landlord richer. Gas to fuel my car so I can drive to work the next morning. No wife, no children, no friends, no goals. Isn't there anything more in life? Someone replied. Don't live the same year 35 times and call it a life. ITT. Asinine, pointless you had to do for college. Be me. CS student. Take Software Engineering 1 in fall. Software Engineering 2 in spring. The 2 classes are essentially one continuous group project. Myself and 3 others in my group quickly realize one person is doing literally nothing. Finish the course, present the project. Classmates from other groups not paying any attention to presentation, just texting on their phones. Professor grills us over supposed issues with documents they themselves approved. Spring semester starts a few weeks ago. One person in my group got kicked out of the class on day 1 before they could even walk into the room. Another person just stopped showing up to the classes. From 4 people, my group is down to myself and 1 other person. Had first meeting today. Both me and the other guy completely forgot about it. You know what? Now that I write this, I realize that all of this isn't pointless. Inadvertently, the professor has allowed me, and I assume my classmates, to get a glimpse into the real world. I'm just kinda disappointed with what I've seen so far. I'm going to try and power through this despite the fact I've gotten off to a crappy start. Blog post over. You can call me a now. Yeah, the most brutal black pill I've ever swallowed is the fact that one's social status and intelligence during college perfectly predict how you will be during work. As well as it opens you to the fact that in one of these jobs, you will work with, or worse, work for, one of those who skip classes or don't do during group work. I think, yeah, that's the point why professors still do these group projects during college years, even if the students complain about it and feel like it is childish to continue doing that past K through 12. However, that's how things are, sadly. Having a degree never helped me before in my life. Be me, 36-year-old virgin. Still daydream about defeating a school shooter with a katana while Crawling in My Skin by Linkin Park plays and rescuing my crush. Still imagine losing my virginity to her in her room during a study session, surrounded by all the girly trappings of a high school girl. Missing out on high school romance is mind-breaking and has repercussions, even 2 decades later with no signs of ending. I pray that AI and VD tech advances far enough to let me simulate this experience at least. With a picture from the show, True Detective. Someone once told me, time is a flat circle. Everything we've ever done or will do, we're gonna do over and over and over again. That character's based AF. OP replied to his own post, meant VR, me. My advice is to master lucid dreaming. Someone replied to the picture, WTF was Rust Cole talking about? Nah, he was just a crazy nihilist. Good show though. Be me, male. Go to women's website. Tell them my story but swap all the genders. Get massive amounts of support. Girls reach out to talk. Wow, they really do not give a flying about us guys, do they? Did you tell a different group your story but as a male? Unless you did that, I don't really see what this proves. OP replied, obviously, I got laughed at. Said I was probably lying about some things. I probably deserved it. Sounds highly empathetic of them. I genuinely, sincerely, unironically, metaphysically cannot wait until AI girlfriends get more advanced and subverts the arbitrary value of women. Gynocentrism will have to be eliminated from the soul through escapism, spiritual practice, conditioning, indoctrination, memetics, and hardcore atomization. With a picture that says, another reason why women will be replaced by AI wives. Be me. Encounter this amazing girl online who shares hobbies and interests with me. Make plans to ask her to be my girlfriend during a voice call on New Year's Eve. You are too predictable, she said after saying no to the call and being my girlfriend. Get a bit discouraged at the time, but it didn't change our relationship. Instead of giving up, decided to double down. Really want to make that girl mine. Love bantering with her. Find a way to ask her again. Realize I can use something she told me this week as inspiration. Imitate something from an anime we talked about. Expect her to recognize the reference. Not giving up even if she says no again. Don't give up on what you want, friends. She will never love you. You can't win people over like this, especially not women. This is ruinous. This is life-ending. I'm too old for it, though. Someone left a voice file. Oh. Is it that guy? Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen, if it's that guy we heard from before.
Anon, I think you're being too intense. I think you need to let go of your expectations. I think you might benefit from just letting go and just enjoy your time with women, however fleeting that time might be. I wish you the best, Anna.
No, it's a different guy. This guy sounds like a freaking monk. Oh my god. Wow. That subverted my expectations. How supportive, Anon. Good on ya. Let's read another incredibly supportive comment. What a cuck, Lamau! Wait till she gets a boyfriend and the shame you feel for being such a pathetic cuck. Great. Be me. Applying to jobs. See job that I got a degree and am qualified for. See other positions I'm not qualified for, but apply anyways because I'm trying to get the company to see my resume and cover letter. Get accepted to a position I am not qualified for. Whatever, I will try to convince them for the other job I am qualified for. HR tells me, I understand, sir, but I just don't think you have the years of experience for that role. Are you sure you don't want X role? You be perfect role. So I'm not qualified for the thing I studied for in college, but I am qualified for a job I have zero education nor experience on. One person replied before the thread closed. Lie! Lie! They're replacing us with G for easy slave labor, and you want to play fair? Use ChatGPT to create a resume. 80% of companies won't even check. Lie!